Hi everybody, it's Chef AJ Dixon of Lazy Susan here in my kitchen at home, and today we're going to show you how to prepare halibut provençal, which is one of my favorite dishes that I like to make at home. Normally with chicken, but today, since halibut's in season, we're going to do it with halibut. The items needed to prepare halibut provençal would be a few pats of cold butter, about one large tomato diced. If you don't have a large fresh tomato, you can simply use a 14-ounce can of petite diced tomatoes. Herbs, I like to use a combination of tarragon and parsley for this. 2 strips of bacon diced up. Capers, about a quarter cup or so. 1 large shallot, and about 3 cloves of garlic minced. Vermouth, and of course, our halibut. First thing we're going to do is we're going to render off our bacon in a pan. Rendering means taking the fat out of it so we have nice crispy bacon. This takes approximately about 5 to 10 minutes depending on the heat of your stove. So we're still going. This has been about 3 to 4 minutes, and notice our bacon is starting to get nice and crispy and the fat's coming out as well. Alright, our bacon is pretty much there. Nice and crispy if you can see. So now we're going to remove it, turn the heat off, and remove it from the pan. We're going to let this drain on a paper towel and reserve it for the rest of our sauce. Next, we're going to take some of the bacon fat out of the pan. I like to use little mason jars, and I keep in my fridge to keep my bacon fat in for a later time of cooking. So approximately there's about, I would say, about 2 tablespoons or so-ish of bacon fat left. We're going to turn our heat back on and proceed with our sauce. Tomatoes, garlic and shallot, and right now we're just going to continue cooking this until we can smell all the ingredients and the tomatoes have released their juices into the pan. This takes about 5 minutes or so. Alright, our tomatoes have cooked down, so have our garlic and our onion and our shallots. Next, we're going to hit it with some vermouth. This is what's called deglazing the pan. Then, we're going to add our capers. And cook for another minute or so. Next, we're going to add back our bacon. Our fresh herbs. And then finish it with some cold pats of butter to enrich it. I'm going to turn the pan off while I do this. And that is our provençal to go on top of our halibut. Next, we're going to preheat a skillet or your favorite cast iron pan. Season our fish. A little salt and cracked black pepper, which happens to be my favorite. A little more salt. And pepper. Now with a fish like halibut, it's going to develop a nice golden crust on the underside, and it will stick to the pan at first. That is okay. When it's ready to be flipped, it will release itself from the pan. So patience is definitely something you need to have right now. Alright, so it's been about 3-4 minutes, and we're now going to flip our halibut. Always flip away from you. We're going to cook for another 3 to 4 minutes on this side, and then we'll be ready to plate. Alright, now we're going to test our halibut for doneness. Feels good. And now we're going to plate. All right, now we have our finished dish. We've got our halibut, nice and brown, golden brown. We're gonna plate. I like to often eat this dish with either some nice risotto or some rice or roasted potato. Asparagus is also a good accompaniment. And then we're simply just going to put our Provençal right over our fish. And that's halibut Provençal.